Hey folks, Red here for Weasel Geezer TV. Weasel Geezer TV is brought to you by nobody. I have no sponsors. I don't have very many subscribers. But anyway, I did one other video on this before the game actually launched, and that was the reason that I did the videos, because it was before the game actually launched, and just to give you a little inside view. And you'll notice that I did one major thing that was kind of stupid. I don't care, because I don't care what the world thinks of me. And that is that I got in game, I was sitting there videotaping and stuff. I couldn't figure out how to use my damn drag, and I was stupid enough not to go in and look in the options because I was too busy trying to film stuff for you guys. And it was like, at one point, before I started videotaping and stuff, I knew what it was, and I was doing it, and then when I went to videotape, I just totally lost it. I was like, just horse them in, doesn't matter. Which is what I did. Got it. Of course, I'm playing on keyboard and mouse, and it was the middle mouse button. Here I'm like fishing all over the keyboard trying to find the damn button. So here's what we're going to do. I fished a whole hell of a lot at Lake Boulder, and I've been back there since and done some more fishing there and stuff to just as well. And I fished quite a few spots around there. And the place that I like is South Shallows. I've done real well there, repeatedly. And another thing, when you're out in your boat and you're checking around the lily pads and stuff and nothing is showing up on your fish finder, there's no fish there. I have tried many times, said, well, there's got to be fish there. Look at that spot. I dropped off there and cast and cast and cast, and 30 casts later, there's no fish there. And and I've heard other people say that too. So I'm gonna just have to kind of believe that the fish are just in specific spots. A lot of places look really nice, and the places where I did find fish on the fish finder, as I went by and I dropped anchor real quick there, I was bringing in fish. So I did fish a little bit, very little, at Lake Johnson, and the reason why is because I'm still into boats and largemouth bass, and I found that there's no other boats in all these other lakes. They're all that you walk around. Now, I tried to go here simply because it says this here is some of the largest some of the large pike, some of the largest pike and stuff. And so I went here, and you're like walking around this. I don't know why they call it a lake. It's a channel. You just walk around this thing, and I couldn't get anything. I mean, all day long, it was just horrible. I wanted to try these other lakes. I think I did go here, and I was fishing for pike and maybe some of this roach, rudd, and perch, because I'm really not into carp. And no matter where I cast around several different spots, near lily pads, and just bringing it back and forth and stuff, and using top lures and sinking lures and all kinds of stuff, again, I could get nothing to hit. The only thing I can get is some of them big ass carp to follow my damn lure in. So let's go back and try something at Lake Johnson, because they have some trophy-sized largemouth bass and grow over 12 pounds. I'm not sure what my record is. Let me shut my yap and let's go find out. I'm going to change it to sunrise, because who doesn't like that starting out early in the morning? So let's go give it a shot, shall we? I think I'm going to start up here. What I've been doing in the past is I've been fishing down at Patty's Shore and trying Lily Shore, and I just haven't done anything up there, and I've done fairly well down there. And I'm going to try this area up here, because I like the looks of how that it leaves very little deeper water at all in that whole area. So we're going to try our luck in there and see what gives. Looks like a really good area on the map, but we're not fishing for maps. Oh, my cup is just horribly mucked up. I was drinking hot chocolate in it earlier. Actually, a couple cups of hot chocolate in it. And so now I got coffee in there, and it's just mucked up. Early morning. And again, I could fish, you know, but I'm not sure what kind of fish I'd be fishing for there, but I could fish anywhere in there. But I really want to try that cove just to see. God, that's beautiful looking stuff on the fish finder. Trust me, I'll be fishing everywhere on this lake. The thing is, I'm just curious about this spot up here. Now, is this the entrance of it right here? I think this is. And we're getting fish on the fish finder. And fish on the fish finder there. Looks like big fish even. Let's see how this goes. Let's take a little look-see, shall we? Now, we have rod selection here. I bought a few other rods. So let's just go to inventory before I go there. And I've switched over here. Normally I had my bait caster here. I'm not sure what I got going on there. Oh, I think I have the same rod. Why do I have the same rod? Alright. Well, apparently I need to change some things. This one, for no real reason, I guess. That's the right one. We'll go with that. We'll just leave that. And rod 3 is not that, because we are not fishing for that. That is the bait caster. Thank you for putting the whole setup in there for me. And this is what we're going to go with for now, I guess. But I go with this one because I actually get quite a bit more distance out of it. So that's my starting rod there. So we're going to go with that. Even though I'm going to be fishing kind of short distance right here right now. Shorter distance than I thought it was going to be. Whew. Just going to let it go a little ways. I guess I could have gone a little further. Let this get down there a little ways. This is my favorite lure in the game so far, or at least the type of lure. I'm going to try and drop this into a stop and go kind of thing. Bring that drag way up there, pull that sucker on in there. And just get ready to drop it down there so we don't break the line. Good fish. We got some girth. Get him on in here. Horse him on in there, bucko. What do you think of that, huh? First cast of the day. 10 pounds, 10 ounces. So, are you playing the game? Are you liking it? I really haven't played very many fishing games. I own like 3 or 4 of them or something just on Steam alone. I mean, I've owned them throughout the years and stuff. And, you know, they've just never really done it for me. I really love the graphics in this game. That's what's really doing it for me. One of my buddies here on YouTube was comparing it to a game that he plays actively, and that was Fishing Planet or something like that, which I also own and had uninstalled, and because I really didn't dig it. And so I went in there and looked at it again, reinstalled it, went in and looked at it again. Did not like it at all. In comparison, I'm still liking this more, but that perspective comes from somebody that didn't play the other one a lot and get used to it. On a perspective of almost like fresh, because I played this now more than I have that, and I've only played this a couple of hours. For me, now there's also 2 ways to cast. This is the easy way, like the beginner mode, if you want to call it that. Then there's another version where you move your cursor back and forward to actually cast it more manually, but I don't have that kind of room on my desk. Having fun. Just got to hook them damn things. But again, I saw fish on the fish finder, so I stopped in here for a look-see. And I found, like I say, when I'm tooling around and I go, man, that looks like a great spot right there. And I'm not seeing anything on the fish finder for a long ways and stuff, and I just, screw it, just park and cast, because there's got to be something there. And when it says there's nothing there, I have not caught anything. And so I don't really like that so much because, you know, and I've drove right over the top of the lily pads. Another thing is I would like to have some sort of throttle control. You know, because no matter what, we are balls out everywhere you go. And I would also like to just be able to put my foot on the pedal there and just move myself on over a little bit here and kind of, you know, slowly working this edge or something rather than park here and have to fish it that way. I'm going to go real short here and play a little bit of this. See, now I'm liking that. I'm just going to come over and see if it shows fish up on here. A little bit, not much. Let's kind of find a spot here. So if you're playing the game, what is your favorite fishing spot? What are you using for lure? Top water? Using something that sinks? Well, see what we got over here. Let's play all the way to the corner. Oh, we're already sitting on the bottom because it's right up next to the dang shore. It's like a little thing. Look what we caught in the shallows. I didn't even see what it was. I guess I'll have to watch out on the video because I clicked through the buttons so fast. We're going to try the other side a little bit. Right along that edge. We're going to go about 45-50% maximum. Ooh, still might be all right. Right on the edge probably. Yeah, we're actually good. If it's really small, and it is, I'm just going to move in. Let's see what we got over here. And if I ever landed on the bank, it's not that I'm a bad caster, it's just that I'm an overachiever. A couple small fish in there. And that's probably what's in there too. 2 small fish. But if there is, let's get them. Now, sometimes I've had, real good luck just rolling it constant. Keeping it nice and green and constant. So you're not too fast, not too slow. I don't like bringing it up to the top too fast. So we're going to toss it out there. Pretty much same spot again. Slow this time, a little stop and go action instead of constant. See if we can keep her down lower. Run the same kind of path. Start a little earlier because I don't want it to be dragging the damn bottom so much. But just in that area. I don't understand this, how it does this, where it just won't let me get that strike sometimes. I think it's because the fish picks it up and is coming towards me. Yeah, look how small that little thing is. And that's what I said. I saw 2 small fish on the fish finder. And I'm not going to search for the other one. We're getting out of here. Well, I didn't promise you a fruitful trip. It's more of an exploratory mission. So far, not all that impressed. And like I say, when I've seen a spot like this where I say, I'd love to back off a little bit and cast into this, and it's shown on here that it has no fish, it's got no fish. Now, there's a lot of fish right there. And I don't know where that area is, if it's right there in the center of that channel or not, but it sure felt like it. So we're just going to kind of back up and toss into that, just because it showed many fish. And we were still going kind of slow. So I really think it's right through that middle of that channel there. Probably gets kind of shallow in the ambush. I got some girth. Nope, little thing again. Oh, we gotta get out of here. We're not sticking around. Like I said, it's an exploratory mission. I'd love to see something along this, by this dock. Just because you would think there'd be a big lunker bass in there. But I don't know. It's showing multiple fish. You can see our line where we came through. So you would think somewhere close to these front reeds we should be good. I mean, come on now. You saw we came through, right through there. So let's just throw in here real quick. But hopefully we can launch onto some fish here. Please don't let it be some little crappie or something. I mean, I'll take it. But bring me a nice bass. Come on. Get it out of the weeds. Just the sheer fact that you can put it in the weeds makes me happy. Better. It's a little small guy, but God, we're going in the, it's at least the right fish. Let's get out of here. Wanted to check what we got over on this side with these lily pads over here. And that actually looks pretty dang good. Let's try some of that action. I am going to go for right along that edge right there where the lilies just start to come out. I'm going to go full blast, see how far we get, see if we hit the edge. Oh, we're good. So like I say, you know, what lake are you fishing? What are you fishing for? What time of day are you fishing? I don't get that. Yeah, it is kind of coming towards me. It's going to be unsuccessful. Oh, it did give me the strike. He was kind of coming towards me, though. At an angle. But wait, I've got an angle. And the fact that I can't see him yet is very impressive. That's nice. That's telling me he's got a little bit of girth. Oh, he's beautiful because I can't see him yet. That's how beautiful he is. Trying to keep the drag up. Oh, gotta get the pole up. There we go. Very nice. We are out of here. We already tried that bank. It looked pretty but did nothing for us. I don't know. It shows a couple good sized marks on there. I'm gonna cast for it a little bit. There's a few good marks on there. Which side was that? Come on. Show me what you got. Almost on cue. Let's get that up there. Too easy. That's what I get for getting anxious and pulling out of there real fast. I don't get to find out what the weight was and stuff like that. Well, we'll go for 77% into the right up against the reeds. Run it constant, get it up there in the green, let her go, drop down, 2 or 3 seconds. Forward, 2 or 3 seconds, drop down, 2 or 3 seconds. Oh yeah! That's a nice fish there, it's got some girth. Ooh, let's back off that drag. We don't want to get it up in that top end range there. Too much. But we also want to tire this sucker out. Ooh, let's get her down there. Keep that rod end up. Oh, good Lord, went the wrong direction. Almost got the snap on there, I'm sure. Holy moly. He's a good one. We're just going to try to keep it below that. We're not going to go any higher than that no more. But he was playing me as much as I was playing him. Yeah, new personal best. I thought he might have been, just from the looks of him in the water there and the way he was reacting. I think my last biggest one was 12 pounds something. Not positive. But that one there just sure felt good. All right. I'm going to go one more at least right in there. We'll try to go again about, want to go a little deeper than that. Yeah, just a little bit, not much. But we'll take that. Back that drag off to the 25 as I think what the default is it was on. So I always try to bring it back there so I don't overdo it. And then increase or decrease as needed. I'm not going to play here too much more. I'm going to move out of this area. Oh, right off the edge of the boat. Did you see that? I know you did because you were sitting right there. But don't you love that? You know, I'm going to be watching that later on video, you know, over and over again. It's not the biggest fish, but it's just the way he came in there and struck it I liked. Man, that was a lot of fun. And he really wasn't from those lily pads and stuff because he didn't come up from the direction I was dragging it. He came from the side, ambushing from the front of the boat. So I'm going about 90%, trying for just the edge of this edge of the dock without hitting onto it. I think we did all right there. It's about where I was shooting, you know, somewhere in that front quarter at least. Let this one drop down a little bit more. Get some good stop and go on it. Maybe even stop and slow. And I just have been fishing the crap out of this one lure. I bought a few. Some of them produced just as well. I think maybe not just as well, but nothing. Little fish stick there. Well, let's move on, shall we? I think we've already been all the way down into the front end of it, and I was actually working my way back out. But man, that sure looked good on the fish finder, didn't it? And one would have thought that would be like directly across from where I'm at. So let's play that side from this side real quick before I work my way out of this place. Might go a little farther down over there to where the lilies are. Ooh, splasher right in front of me. Where we were getting them on the fish finder too was, you know, along the edge. I believe it's got like a 2-second delay or something like that. Got some girth on him. Tire him out, bring that drag down. Oh, heck up. Wear that boy out. Oh yeah, ooh, contact. Come on now. That's the way you feel when you catch one of these. This feel-good moment is brought to you by, well, apparently Dovetail. So right across there, that way we can catch that guy right on the cast on the way in. Didn't want that bugger to rise up that dang far up that fast. Must be really shallow over there. Got some stop and slow action going on for you, baby. Come on now. strike, strike my ass. Not that big a fish. First he played like he was a big fish. See what we got over on this side a little bit. Let's work this edge of the bank. Oh, there's a couple big ones in there. We're going to pull out of this a little bit. I'm thinking they are about directly across from us right now. So, let's play into that. And it's probably going to be a little deep. Hey, you know, sometimes they like it that way. Something around out there. I love the ambient sound in this game. They did a real good job. Like, you know, when I was at Boulder Lake, you had them planes going over top and stuff, and here you got the light wind going on, fish splashing in the water. So let me show you what it is I've been using. I've been using this chrome blue black rattle trap, and I believe this is this one comes with your stock outfit and whatnot. Another one that I bought that I like is this one here is a 3-inch instead of, it's a little bigger. Haven't really caught anything on it. I bought this big spoon here. Haven't done anything with that yet either. Where is my green popper? There it is. A whaler. Did real good with this. That's why I say I'm not really seeing a lot of topwater stuff. I'm starting to hear stuff out there though. And so that's what I've been using. Doing real well with it. But I haven't found a need to play topwater yet. I'm going to try about a little bit deep there, but that should be all right. This should be on the edge. Just going to give her another cast or so. There was a couple of big strikes on the fish finder through there. Again, working our way out of here. A little roller right there behind us as we exit. I'm going to try to get in here close and kind of check this dock, even though I know that I just don't think it's going to show anything. So far I haven't had any luck at all around docks, and I would normally in real life just be fishing the crap out of the docks. I think, ooh, look at the size of those mumbo jumbos. So let's go over to this side and fish back in there. Let's just hope this is one of them big ones. Oh, it's good size. Yeah, we're going to let that drag, let him have as much as he wants. Well, without being too easy on him. But we're just going to let him fight it. That's a good one. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Now, we were showing a couple of good signs on the fish finder, and I'm thinking that's one of them. Let's look for his brother. Because I'm going to think right in there, just along that edge. Oh, what am I doing? 95? I could probably go right into the center. I know, and you can't like use your fingers to like click it to stop. It's like, oh. Nope, can't do nothing. You have to ride it out. Let this thing cast it all the way back to your house, and then that's where I wanted to play, right along there. And if I can't get anything there, I'm gonna try right in the center of that area back there, because I usually do real well there where there's a V-shaped ambush area there. A little higher than I wanted to be in the water right now. Not quite as high as I'd like to be in the boat right now. Don't you just love that? I mean, again, you saw that bugger come right up to the boat. It's almost like he was under the boat and ambushed it from this side. And again, he also has some girth, so that's why I'm giving him just a little bit of leeway, not horsing him so much. We are going to tire you out there, buddy. You are a good-sized fish. I told you, we were going to fish for his brother. I think we just caught him. Almost looks record. Yep, told you. 14.8. And I have had personal bests on largemouth bass twice in this game. Awesome. Well, thank you very much, because I know some of you just clapped or congratulated me. I know you did, because I have faith in my viewers. Because you're fellow fishermen like me and you're fellow game players. You know. Let's get on with it, shall we? I'll shut my yap. But I am going to try right down dead center of that sucker there. Let's get us a little piece of that action. And for this one, we are going to try to cast real deep. Now again, I'm using this 9-foot rod because I get, almost a good 10 yards or so, maybe a little less, a little more, on my cast. And I like to be able to put myself in a spot where I can enjoy a long cast like that, in case a fish wants to follow for a long ways. And I'm not liking this full constant retrieval here, so we're going to try and push that back out there and get a little stop and go action on it and keep that thing a little closer to the bottom. I think I was yakking too much. I have a tendency to do that. I would apologize for me, but as I have stated so many times, I simply don't care what you think. I mean, I appreciate what you think as a viewer and as a fellow game player. But as far as what you think of me, man, I ain't seen him yet. How could we be? Did anybody even see the fish? I swear to God, I did not see the fish. Next thing I know, all I saw was line and this guy bringing him in. But I think we're going to get out of there. Oh, I think there could be some more big fish in there. That was a good spot. Not much left of this little cove. I think we've explored most of it now. Those are nice looking hits. Man, she had some nice hits. So it's like this little double cove thing going on there. I'm not sure where the fish were exactly in there, but we are going to take a look. Right off the front grassy edge right there. Well, a little bit further off than I'd like. Sure wouldn't have minded 100% on that, but we'll still take that. Probably sitting in 7 inches of water. Yeah, it says 3 feet, but yeah, but there is no way. Something's going to hit that. It's just liking it going right through that grass. Just waiting, ready to strike. I at least got confidence, you know what I mean? He's not bad. And that's what I'm really looking for, is anything over the 8-pound mark. Those have the bigger body shape. There are a couple more good looking spots as we come up out of here. To me, this really wasn't one of them. It looks about right, what I would have expected. Small fish. There's a couple of bigger ones in there right along that edge. Now look at this set of lily pads. You just expect to see fish in here. And it looks like we are. So I'm gonna, that looks like the front edge. Holy moly, where are you going, buddy? I want to fish it. So, you know, we got a roller right there. We're gonna run right over top where that roller was. Yeah, yeah, let's get some. Alright, now I'm really liking that whole edge along here was good, but we're going to go into these pads right over here. So it's right about exactly where I wanted to go. Kind of screwing that up. Got to do to net that bugger. Makes a nice sandwich though. We're gonna go right in and there. And we're gonna go. It's gonna be a little short. Not too short though, really. For me, I'm always shooting for like right at the edge of the bank, you know. I'm trying to throw it into within a teaspoon of water of the edge. Just because I'm a bank freak. Kind of pulled it out there too long. Ooh. I didn't really look at him, but... Oh, he's got some girth. You can see him there. You saw the shadow of him. Oh, let's get that tip up, buddy. Let's move this thing on in here. Yeah, see, he's got some girth. Let's wear him out here. Very nice. So, after making one trip through there, and you can see them rollers right behind me, one trip through here this morning, I think we've done quite well. I mean, these have been some beautiful fish. 2 of them were record. Okay, we're going to go 70%, trying for the edge of the bank on this one. Not too bad. Gonna let this one get down in there. Whoop. Wrong button. I'm going to pull it just before we hit down to the bottom of that. Try to get her started there. Get her in the green. Drop her out. Get her in the green. Did not really get a good look at him, but I'm thinking he had some girth. Oh, it's a little thing. It's one of them little fish sticks. You know, little pickerel sandwich things. Well, those are small ass fish, so you know, that might not have been too dang bad. Alright, I'm going to shoot just off of that edge. Oh, they don't want to give that to me. Alright, we're going to shoot right off that edge there. coax him in all the way to the point where he had to feel like he needed to strike or he was going to lose his lunch. Beautiful fish. I've been pulling out some monsters out of here. You know, I probably would have left after that cast, but these fish have been so awesome in here. Let's shoot right up in that area. A roller over there. Giving a slightly longer pause than normal. Nope, went the wrong way on my drag. A little pickerel sandwich, I think. Nope, it's not a pickerel. It looks like a what is that? Like a little bluegill or something. Don't tell me that's a bass. Like at that size. It is. It looked even smaller though in the water, didn't it? But I'm telling you, 4 pound, 5 ounce bass, that's respectable there. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Anybody tells you different's a liar. I'm shooting for just inside that little hole there in the lily pads. Oh, went deep. We should be alright. As soon as I get it off the dang shore. Come on, let's get down in there. And let's start bringing this in. And stop. Get that stop and go action going. Rise and fall, a little swimming action. Make that rattle make a little noise. Pause it just a little longer than I normally do. I want that big one to catch it. Not get too spooked. And there he is again. Again, this one's not looking too bad. It's not looking great. It's not looking as big as the other ones, but respectable fish. So I would say, as I've said many times already, the bass fishing's really good over here. Maybe a little too deep again. Well, we'll take that. Sit there and dumped it in a cup of water at the edge of the lake there. Not looking for a constant retrieval, but had to kind of get it off the dang edge there. A little bit of the center, the middle of the water. Ooh, got some rollers coming out. It's almost going to be time to bring out the popper, but I was really hoping to close this thing out here and go get something to eat. I think we're going to move on. Still showing some big fish in here, though. Oh yeah, there's the lunker, like right in there. Like right in that little V-shaped crack, I think. There's a nice one in there. And this is going to be the outside edge of the cove, so this is going to be my last fishing spot. Probably make my video really long, but that's because there's just been so many damn good fish. Well, there it is, folks. As you can see, the sun is just now starting to come up over the horizon. And we got a boatload of fish. I'm, of course, going to edit out a whole bunch of the missed opportunities and whatnot, because it just make the damn video too long. And all we actually did, if I can go to the map, I don't know how you go to the map. I think if you go to escape, there it is. If you go to the map, all I've done is just fish this cove. I started right here at this edge, worked our way down his one side and up the other, and we're at the other end now. And that's all we've done. And we got a boatload of fish. I mean, those are some respectable fish in there. So I am going to take this thing back to the dock. There still is, plenty of fishing area out here. But I just wanted to give you a little quick look at Lake Johnson. And let's get this thing back to the dock. Lots of fish in that little cove. Not too far from the dang boat launch either. I don't know if I told you this or not, but for coming along with me, you got to clean the fish. I know I didn't tell you that at the beginning, but that is part of the deal. Well, I hope you had fun. A little look at the inside look at Lake Johnson. Looks like some pretty good fishing right along here, along the shoreline here too. But that's all right. I'm gonna go up and get the truck and the trailer and get this thing loaded up. I'll let you drive it up on the boat ramp. So that fish roll right behind us there. Beautiful thing. Beautiful morning there. Anyway, thanks for joining me. We'll see you in the next one.